Governor Gretchen Whitmer is ordering flags to return to full staff on Monday. That's 2 weeks after the deadly mass shooting on Michigan State University's campus. An upcoming event at the Lansing Center is all about helping people heal from that violence. News 10's Riley Connell is here in studio with more on how you can benefit.
And last week's tragedy shook people both on and off MSU's campus. Pain like this doesn't go away overnight. Sunday's Spartan Healing event is a way for community members to know they're not alone. Memorials are overflowing with flowers, candles, and stuffed animals, now almost 2 weeks after the mass shooting on MSU's campus. Mourners come to leave their own remembrances at Sparty's feet or at the base of the rock. The feelings of grief are still very real for many.
People choose to come to Michigan State. People want to come here and they build a home and they build a relationship, and then someone comes in and just rips that right away from you. And I feel like everyone just feels like how could someone do this?
When MSU senior Addie Brown heard about the upcoming community healing event, she made the decision to go almost instantly. She says the Spartan community may never be fully healed, but they have to try.
Everyone likes to feel the comfort of others who are going through the same thing. So that's what this next upcoming Sunday is going to be about, is coming together, grieving together, processing everything together, and figuring out our next step.
Fellow Spartan and leadership coach Matthew Anderson is hosting a community healing event and hopes that it will help people find peace.
We're going to feel our feelings, and we're also going to be ready to move ourselves forward for those of us who are, and for those of us who want to, and for those of us who will be ready when we're ready.
Anderson says he wants everyone to leave the event feeling uplifted and with a newfound sense of community. The community healing event will be held Sunday afternoon from 1 to 5 off campus at the Lansing Center in an effort to make everyone who's struggling feel welcome. Live in the studio, Riley Connell, News 10.
And I will be there as well to take part in the healing process. Please consider joining us for this free event.
Coming up on News 10 at 6, a community healing after the tragedy at MSU, what visitors at the Lansing Center did and what speakers were saying to help people recover emotionally. The Spartan community continues to uplift each other weeks after the deadly attack on Michigan State's campus. It was a time of healing at the Lansing Community Center. The healing workshop was open to the public and offered ways to cope. News 10's Sarah Marilyn is in the newsroom to share what inspired the event.
Deanna, the event showcased ways to become resilient and how others have overcome challenges that they've faced in the past. Leaning in confidence with strangers is one of the ways support was offered at the MSU Community Healing event. Michael Anderson, a Lansing leadership coach, says moving through the grieving process is not easy and suggests one way to not get stuck is to try to help someone else.
We have the opportunity to be together in community, to heal together, and to be action-oriented so that we can move ourselves forward through our grieving process. Some of us are already moving through those phases, and some of us are not and want to be, and some of us might get stuck. And so today what we're really focusing on is how do we hold and own our feelings, but then how do we really create happiness for other people? And we can do that while we're in our own grieving process. And when we do that for other people, it helps us to feel better as well.
One organizer said he was inspired to not just offer outreach to Michigan State students, but to offer support for the whole community. Anderson lives nearby and has deep ties to the university. The event also had counselors on site to help those who may not have had resources otherwise. Live in the newsroom, Sarah Marilyn, News 10.
Refreshments were offered and Anderson shared the stage with several other guest speakers, one being our very own Ann Emmerich. A community healing event was held today at the Lansing Community Center. It provided discussions on how to change your outlook when experiencing tragedy and negativity. News 10's Sarah Marilyn shares with us why this event was needed.
It was an emotional day for many. The Lansing community came together to grieve together, and the healing is just beginning. Dee Florence attended and says this event gave her the opportunity to be heard and her feelings to be validated.
It takes strength, in my mind, to, express those kind of feelings.
Organizer Michael Anderson says he was inspired to not just offer outreach to Michigan State students, but to offer support for the whole community.
freely so that people could help themselves to move forward, to have more happiness for themselves, to have less pain and have more happiness for other people, and that we can all together heal and be better as a community.
Anderson lives nearby and has deep ties to the university.
This just really hit me hard. I'm a graduate. I've been on the board at Michigan State in School of Hospitality Business for a long time, for 11 years, and I'm really, really tightly affiliated. This couldn't have hit any closer to home for me.
At the event, people were seen doing deep breathing and peer counseling. Florence says she wants to see more community outreach like this.
We all experience pain in different ways. We all heal in different time frames. And we all experience the pain in different time frames. You know, somebody might be experiencing pain right now, but, you know, another person, it might be 3 months, 6 months down the road before it hits them. So I think it's something that needs to be continuously going on.
Everyone I spoke with at the event had some sort of tie to Michigan State. The college is part of Lansing's culture and was established in 1855. Live in Lansing, Sarah Marilyn, News 10.
The message for the event was to have more happiness and less pain. Attendees at the event shared with us that they would like to see more events like this in the future.